you've ever slept on an old sofa bed, you're probably not a fan, but man, have they come a long way in design and comfort. So Jackie is here with what to look for when you go shopping. They have come a long way.
Oh, they have.
Look at this example right here. So we are going from a sofa to a high quality bed with an actual inflatable mattress.
Exactly, because remember, in a perfect world, everybody has a guest room with a beautiful mattress and bed. Well,
Right.
sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need it in our family room, we need it at our cottage, we need it in a lot of other rooms. So you might as well really elevate the sleeping comfort. And there's some people that actually think of Mary Tyler Moore. Didn't she always pull out her bed
That's
at night,
right.
right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine back in the day, we would roll our eyes and go, oh, we're sleeping on the sofa bed. Well, they have come a long way. So this is a piece that I really love because everything in it is elevated, and there's some key components that you should be looking for, whether you're going custom or whether you're just going to a store and you want to be that knowledgeable consumer that knows the questions to ask. So first of all, let's talk about mattress quality.
Okay.
This mattress is really very similar to the mattress that you and I would have in our own bedrooms.
Nice.
It is 11-inch. Usually mattresses can be anywhere from 13, 14, 15-inch. So you can see that it's a pretty substantial mattress. You can add toppers to them. They can have memory foam. They can have feather. And you can have this really beautiful quality sleep, which is really important. Now, what's really cool about this one is this is an inflatable one. So when
Okay.
you turn it on, it can inflate in 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
Yes, and you can then deflate according to the guest might like it a little harder, guests might like it a little softer, get a little remote, and you can take care of it that way.
Nice.
So it's really nice. This also uses a regular sheet set. So
Yeah.
that's really important too. It's not like, sometimes you're running around and it doesn't quite fit. It's all
Yeah.
part of creating a really nice sleep comfort for your guests.
Okay, so this is really going to inflate. This is
does.
like basically the mattress we have at home in our king size bed.
Absolutely.
Is this a queen, double? What is it?
So they do never come in kings, but yes, this
Okay.
would be this is a queen.
Yeah.
And so you can get them in singles and doubles and queens.
That
All right?
is
So it's really great.
incredible.
It's looking a bit lumpy, but that air is passing really fast, which
Yeah.
is great. So here are some other things that you can think about. I'm just going to turn that off for a moment. Let's start with the frame. The frame should be 100% hardwood and kiln dried. Reason being is that frame is where everything's resting. There's a lot of weight going on that, right?
Yeah.
So morning and night. So what you want to make sure is that there's no warping or any kind of splintering over time. Very important. The other thing you want to think about is your foam quality. Now, what you want is a firm foam. Reason being is that you're sitting on top of a mattress that's got a spring system underneath. And so sitting down on something, you don't ever want to feel it, which is why a lot of people roll their eyes when they think of those old sofa beds from yesteryear.
Yeah.
And what you want to make sure is that it's going to really stand the test of time, that you're not going to get the wear and tear, not only on your backside, but also on the cushion itself.
Right.
So go for foam. Now this particular one has a soy foam in it.
Nice.
And the soy foam, of course, is a great nod to the environment, which is important. But again, a good firm foam is really important. But
Okay.
let's also talk about the frame itself that the mattress is resting on. Now, here's a pretty basic one. When you're looking at it, make sure that that frame has rounded edges.
Why
And it
is that
sounds kind of
important?
silly because you could snag your sheets
Oh.
and you could even, kind of scratch yourself on it. So
Yes.
a less expensive frame might have a little bit more linear lines as opposed to curve.
Right.
You want to make sure that some of them will have actually a bit of a tilt at the front so you can adjust it. So maybe you want to watch television or read, so you want to have that kind of adjustability. You want to look to see that the spring systems that are there are pretty consistent so that when you're turning over in bed, you're not actually losing the support.
Yes.
So those are really key ingredients when you're looking for a sleeper sofa.
You know what? The only tip I would add to this is only use this sofa bed for guests you like. Because they're never gonna leave.
You're right.
This is like a bed.
You got it.
It's incredible.
Absolutely.
So
And also-
another one, and this is huge. You look at this and you think there is no way that this is an actual sofa bed.
Exactly. Well, this is from IKEA, and what I love about this one, most of all,
Yeah.
is it is slip covered.
So good.
Perfect for the cottage. It's super easy.
Yeah.
And all you need to do is just remove the cushion. I'm going to show you how this comes together so simply. Now you stand in front of the unit and they've got a little pull.
Yep.
And you always stand in front of it for the center of gravity and you simply pull it out. And you'll see that inside it there's a little storage compartment. So Tracy, you can just pop that pillow in.
That is great.
And you've got storage for your linens, extra blankets, pillows, etc.
Yeah.
Flip this down. And you've
And you
got
got
your
your
bed.
bed.
Now, if you want to upmarket it, you can certainly put a topper on it, like a nice,
Yes.
maybe a memory foam.
Yep.
And then now you sleep this way. Okay, so
Right.
you're sleeping horizontal
that
on
makes
this
sense.
piece. Right.
And then you've got a little bit of a headboard if you need the headboard. I like the idea of putting some kind of an air mattress on top so that you've got even extra comfort.
Exactly. It's all about the comfort.
It's all about the comfort.
But not too much.
But not too much, unless you really want them to stay.
Exactly.
The importance of the slip cover, you take that off and wash that. If you know you're
Absolutely.
having guests come into town, you can have that fresh for them or have different slip covers for, different occasions.
For sure.
And the other thing I would say why this is important is that you're maybe using your guest room once or twice with visitors out of 52 weeks of the year.
Very true. Very
so
true.
why have an actual bed in there using up the space?
Exactly.
Have a sofa bed.
Sofa beds are really brilliant to have.
They sure
and again,
are.
just remember those basics. Go for foam. And when you're looking for your own mattress, you lie on it. Do the same with a sofa bed. Give yourself
right.
the time to check them out. And again, think about those things like the washability and the ease and the comfort, depending on how you're going to use it in your space.
Get nice and cozy right in the store. If you've ever slept on an old sofa bed, you're probably not a fan, but man, have they come a long way in design and comfort. So Jackie is here with what to look for when you go shopping. They have come a long way.
Oh, they have.
Look at this example right here. So we are going from a sofa to a high quality bed with an actual inflatable mattress.
Exactly, because remember, in a perfect world, everybody has a guest room with a beautiful mattress and bed. Well,
Right.
sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need it in our family room, we need it at our cottage, we need it in a lot of other rooms. So you might as well really elevate the sleeping comfort. And there's some people that actually think of Mary Tyler Moore.